again, as I said, spoiler. He does something. I'm not going to spoil everything, but he does something.
Don't just
Something happens. He does something as a go ahead. Please, please.
so
I will not be held
so
responsible for this.
so the Berserk series, it revolves around two characters, Griffith and then Guts. His name is Guts.
Yeah.
So everything that Griffith is, Guts is not. Where Griffith is beautiful and poised, Guts is not that. And throughout most of the series, you are shown that Griffith is just a hair above in fighting ability than Guts. And this is shown throughout. And Guts is always just, a berserker, he's a bruiser. And Griffith always has grace and he's just faster than everyone else. Until finally, and throughout, but and this is again what you said about building up narratives and stories. Throughout, it is highlighted that one of the streaks in Griffith's character is this extreme ownership mentality, where he feels that he is fit to lay claim to everything.
Reminds you of anybody?
Yeah, जिसके ऊपर मैं आँख जहाँ मेरी नज़र पड़े वो मेरा हो सकता है और मेरा होना चाहिए उसको. So, and that is how he acquires the services of Guts in his band of, or in his army, because later on it becomes an army, where Guts is told that if he fights and beats Griffith, by Griffith himself, of course, that he can leave. But if he's not able to beat him, then Guts's life is in Griffith's hand, and this is made absolutely tacit. Yeah. उसके बाद क्या होता है कि they fight and they gain fame and fortune and repute and all those things, and none of this is supernatural. They're just prolific fighters, and दिखाई यही रहते हैं Griffith just can do no wrong, brilliant strategist and all those things, right? Just a prolific leader. फिर क्या होता है? Eventually, Guts goes through an existential crisis where he's like, am I Griffith's equal now? Because he's the thing is, where Griffith is leading, Guts is leading the charge. So Guts is doing all the fighting, actually. What ends up happening is Guts realizes that to become Griffith's equal, he must now forge his own path, because so far he's just been fighting for Griffith, and he doesn't have a why, as Nietzsche would say. He has hows. He has tremendous house. Like, it's an anime, so obviously they take liberty with reality. There's a scene just where he fights off 250 men by himself, and you're just being introduced to a powerhouse, like someone who looks obscene even on the battlefield. Like, he's just really big. He has this big sword and stuff like that. And I say that's the divide from reality, because other than that, till the final few episodes where Griffith, like, I'll get to that in a minute. It's realistic.
Yeah.
There's fiefdoms and there's kingdoms and so on and so forth. Anyways, eventually Guts then asks Griffith कि भाई अब मुझे जाना है. I want to leave the band of the Hawk, which is what they're called. And Griffith's like, all right, fight me again. And this is the first miscalculation. This is where we start to see Griffith's fall from grace, as it were. He agrees to fight Guts, right? And he forgets that while Griffith has been doing all the politicking, Guts has been fighting. That's all he's been doing. So the gap in their fighting ability it's non-existent.
Yeah.
So in one swing of Guts' sword, he beats Griffith, breaks his sword, right? And again, the beauty of Griffith is such, he दिखा रहे होते हैं कि there's no scars on his body, no blemishes, except that one scar which he gets from Guts without Guts even wanting to. He just swings his sword, breaks Griffith's sword, and that's symbolic, and then leaves that one mark. That also then is the beginning of the end for Griffith's hero journey.
There you go.